Part two. Part two. Ouch. I grab my napkin. Get the white right off the end of my finger. I wanted this one just a touch taller. I didn't turn the volume down. I can hear myself. That was funny. That's like having an echo, 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 echo. My dog is gonna go nuts because there's somebody upstairs. He's not used to. Alright, let's see if we can get this in here. Okay, more. Hey there, how are you? Getting kind of late in the day, isn't it, for you? Ooh, it's getting late. I'm gonna be a little bit quiet just because I'm kind of concentrating on what I'm gonna be doing here for a minute. Anyway, yeah, I think what's just painting the finishing to this thing because they're all having a meeting upstairs, so I get free time. I don't have to be involved in it. So I get to come down here and paint. So I planned ahead of time this time. You might hear some talking in the background. That's just my wife and Lexus. I don't know. Sometimes I wish that I didn't paint these so they were made to look all the way down. You know what? I don't think I really need to put that tree all the way down, do I? And it's kind of looking straight up and down. You got a whole day to paint tomorrow for yourself? Yeah, I don't have those very much, the whole days. Um, I'm thinking I'm okay with that being that tall. So this is just the sap green with the little mixture in it of English ivy, which is that deep green. Let's go ahead and add some bright highlights on this side of it. Madonna, how are you? I'm hoping they don't start jumping up and down on the floor. Has happened to me before though. So I want to put highlights on this one, on this side. And I'm thinking this one needs to be brighter. So I'm going to grab some, I kind of didn't quite plan ahead for that color, that's for sure. Let's see what this does. Actually, I don't need many. Come to think of it, I probably don't even need any. Let's see, how do we want to put these on? I could spend 6 years putting these on dot to dot to dot. Which I could do. Which I probably better do. Yeah, let's go ahead and put the white up. Oh, I hate putting snow on trees. I always make it look like garbage for some reason. Because it lands on them so randomly that. Yeah, purple snow is something new for me. Obviously, I wanted to stay away from the yellow snow. I got some yellow snow here, but yeah, I think that's just from polar bears. It's my theory, anyway. Oh, she got a whistle. She got hold of a whistle. We're in trouble. Can you guys hear the whistle? I don't know if this microphone picks up enough. Is that tree looking right to you guys as far as snow goes? because for me, it's always just snow. I can always see it, and it's hard to determine what level of snow is going to be. You know, our part's going to be putting the arms in there. So, Anthony, you painting anything today? Or just taking a nice leisurely day off? Which I doubt, but I think you're just as bad as I am. I don't think you take a day off from painting very often. Just trying to look for the brighter spots in this. Remember where I put the. Kind of just follow my tree branches. Time to relax and paint what you want. Time to break out some watercolors. I don't think it's terrible how it looks. I think that's okay. That's not terrible. That's better than usual. Still have some darker spaces in there. Got some highlight spaces. Let's go ahead and add a little bit of. That tree goes way down there, so I don't want to go too much. So I'm taking it from the tape. Um, I've actually been practicing that. Vertical watercolors. Because I talked to Ian Jackson about it. And it's I was thinking, I could just make everything kind of pay really heavy attention to it. And yeah, no, that's not what it does. It kind of does what it wants to. I need a smaller paintbrush for that. Um, you could always paint where your palette is, though. You know, but your flowers are also this watercolor. Let's go with a little bit different orange today for the carrot. I like how I'm jumping around, trying not to stay focused on one thing. They kind of look like ducks. The other thing I did notice, though, while I was painting, I mean, upstairs, not painting, I look at my artwork when on my phone, I take a picture of it. This spot, needs to be brighter. Oh, come on, leave me alone. I turned it off, and it still rang. Too much to move away. Oh, yeah, that's true. I forgot that you have. I remember seeing a picture. You had a video that you did the other day, not that long ago, actually, where you showed your stuff. I forgot you had stuff right near there while you're painting stuff. Yeah, that would be a lot. So I'm going to grab just a little bit of blue, kind of like a wash. Dry off my brush, get a little bit. And I need a darker shadow than I can produce with just a straight up purple. This is almost watercolor, except for my trees. This thing is really watercolor. So I'll switch paintbrushes because I want to have a different look on different trees. I don't want these to be this. I wanted this one to be brighter. I want these to be a little softer white. Like, not as, not quite as noticeable, but just so you know it's still there. Okay. Alright, got a big white spot up here. Don't know what to do with it. I know that it shouldn't be that color. I know it shouldn't be this giant, humongous white spot. Maybe I'll add a little purple in here. Hill, something maybe right here. Maybe actually get some color. It would be helpful if you get color on your papers. I left my paints out. Covered them, but forgot to wet them before I went upstairs. So my paints are kind of a little bit dry. Just a tiny bit. Hill here. That's too purple. That's too much purple. Let's get some water on it. Get a layer there. Get a little bit of white. A little bit of a whitewash. This is very similar to a watercolor style. Really is watercolor style. Let's grab some little deeper white. Put some deeper white right on this edge right here. I'm not going to put snow on all these trees. Just because some of these trees are directly in the sun. So we can put a little snow maybe on one side-ish. Kind of melting off. This one's probably just got a couple little sprigs of snow in it. Let's grab some titanium white. And let's grab some, I think it's something other than titanium white, because apparently titanium white doesn't want to be used in this form. Oh, that's not coming out. I gotta do something here. I gotta, what do I gotta put on there first? Let's put a blue on there first, and then we'll put a white over it. I'll let that sit for a minute and dry for a second. So, I gotta get a little purple in here. I don't like what I just did earlier. Add a touch of blue. I don't really care for that blue under there. little bit of water off. I did it again. But are we counting? We're not keeping track, right? You guys aren't keeping track how many times I'm doing that today, are you? Should have came this way. Should have been a different direction. That way. We'll just make it disappear a little bit. Maybe not so strong. Okay. That blue's very off-putting, isn't it? You guys think that blue's just a little bit too much? I'm not worried about the blue in the back yet, because that's nothing. Okay, I'll let that dry for just a minute. See, erase it. I put a little bit of white on it. That back one should be dry. It's not. It will not transfer for me for some reason. Cannot get that white to transfer onto my paper. It's like a hen party up there. Sorry. Oops. Forgot that microphone was turned on. I apologize for all you females watching me. I was not. It's just. That's what it sounds like. It literally sounds like they're cackling. All right. Any thoughts? I'm open to suggestions. Or I'm open to any thoughts you have on what I'm painting. Oh yeah, that's the other thing I wanted. While Anthony's sitting here, I think he's still here. That's off that painting I painted 4 days or 5 days ago. The one with the house that I forgot what I was doing. The paint is just not staying on it. I almost can wipe the entire painting off. For some reason, the paint just is not stuck to the. Didn't stick to the gesso. It didn't stick to anything. It's just terrible. I'm not sure where to head with this one now. I think that's all I drew. I drew that there. I got my little mountains. I didn't put one right there though. Let me just fix that one. Gotta have a little bit of something right there. Because that tree is floating. And these would be just a bit darker. That one doesn't have a reflection at all. Let's see, so but that reflection would be way down here. That reflection would be that. Oh man, I did it again. Well, at least I'm consistent, you know. Nice thing about this is you can't. Because all the colors I have here, it's not going to be super noticeable that that reflection's off a little bit. See, you hear them? Yeah, I will show those in a couple minutes here. Let's go ahead and put this one more in here. A little bit better. All right. What do you think? How much time did I spend? Half an hour. Oh boy, do I have a lot of time left. Now, before I untape this, let's take a peek at. Actually, you know what? I'm going to untape it before I do the mount. Anybody have any thoughts on what to do as far as great, they're going to talk right above my head now. Peachy. Alright, this is just pink. The pink was a little bit soft on this hat. My dog is actually sitting in the bedroom, freaking out right now. My son's bedroom. Because somebody is out talking to Alexis. And he's not next to her. Can't let him out because they're not family and I'm not sure what he will do. And that's all I need. Oh, I got an idea. I don't know if I can do it. Oh, we're going to see if I can do it. You know what? No, I'm not going to ruin this one. No. We'll save that idea. I got an idea. So, all right. Let's put an autograph on it. I got to sign right-handed because I cannot sign left-handed. YT 19. Now I am not done, just so you know. I have an hour left, so I'm going to paint another painting. Can you see that in the background? Somebody cheating? You mean this? What? How did you know? I didn't share this with anybody. He's outside the mount area, but I didn't show this. I'm kind of freaked out right now. Sweena, that was quite trippy. It was an idea. Yeah, guess what? It was an idea. It's an idea that I had. So let's go ahead and take all this tape off, and this time I'm throwing it out because Chrissy's not here. No, I'm throwing it out anyway. Alright, that's what that looks like. Wow, that one actually, I like the way that came out. Surprisingly, I actually like this painting. I like this watercolor technique, this thin wash acrylic on paper. Oh. So we got this one. We got that one. Oh, hey, Madonna, you're here. Let's work on your painting. We got time today. And we have this one. Yeah, how high up this goes, but we'll put this one up here. I can always move my camera up just a hair. But so far, that's where we're at. It's kind of cool, isn't it? The overall feeling of them is the same. It's the same type of soft, um, soft snow kind of washed in with some hard trees. I have a bird in that one. I have a bird in that one. I need a bird in this one. I need a red bird because there's two red birds up here. There's a red bird right there. I need to put a red bird in this one, don't I? Like maybe sitting on this little treetop. I mean, as far as... Oh, I forgot scarves. Yeah, I'll put scarves on. But I really need to put the red bird in, though, don't I? I mean, it says... I mean, they're there. I got a red bird in every one of them. You know what I didn't do? I forgot to put snow on it. I was going to toothbrush snow, you know. What's white? I don't... actually, I don't know if it'd show up much in that one because it's kind of such a light scene. If you wanted to do snow and something like that, yeah, but there's no snow on that one coming down, so yeah, I gotta put the red bird in. Yeah, we need the red bird. Don't call her. Just talking. I'm sorry. Let's move that one over there. Let's move this one over here. Let's see if we can get a tiny red bird in there. What do I have for red? I got a alizarin crimson. Boy, I wish I just had some plain old crimson. That's bright. Wait a minute. That's really old, though. Oh, maybe. It looks like it's pretty tired, though. think the person that came to visit is playing with Alexis. So she's seeing a speech therapist, and the speech therapist just asked her to do something, and she said, "Oh, that's not acceptable." That's my granddaughter. Gotta love that personality. That's not acceptable. That's great. Gotta love it. She has very much a very definite opinion about things, and you are not gonna change it. Oh, that's a big beak. We're gonna have to paint a little bit of that out. That's a very tiny bird to do. Let's make it a little bit stronger though. Just a little bit bigger of a belly on it. Kind of like the almost translucent wing. Yeah. How old is she? She is, well, she'll be 3 in February. But she's probably got 180 IQ. Um, super mechanical. It's not it's not, she's really good with numbers, but she's very much like I am as far as mechanical things. There we go. There, now I'll move that closer so you guys can see it. Ouch. There, that's what it looks like. I'm gonna put some scarves. That bird's pretty cool. Okay, right there. We'll just add a couple of scarves and we'll move on to, and you know, I'm gonna be on for a while only because I'm not going upstairs. I don't do I don't put people very well anymore. Don't like stores, don't like being in public, don't like adults. Yeah, skirts. I think I gotta fix it just a tiny bit down there though. I can see it. It kind of looks like the sled kind of disappears a little bit right there. I don't want to make it in the snow come back, but I gotta make the front of it so it's there. And I gotta put that hand in there or this thing's gonna look really ridiculous. So I just had a big long talk a little while ago with while I was off. But the gentleman asked me to come and do some stuff for him with the kids. He wants me to talk to them about paint theory. Kids don't want to hear that. They want to paint. Anyway, Chrissy, the evil one from England. Just kidding. I love you. There. That's what it looks like now. I think we can call this. Wait a minute. Could I do that? No, I don't think I could. I could. Yeah, but the other sled was dragging Christmas lights. It'd be kind of cool if I had a whole string of Christmas lights dragging behind it. Because they're. Excuse me, I'm sorry, I gotta take a drink. They're really not. You're not carrying anything with them. And they're on their way to that party. So they really should be having something with them. It's just water. It's not soda. As much as I would love to have a soda. A Mountain Dew right now would be great. Do you think a string of lights would be kind of neat pulling behind it? What about doing a palette knife painting? But it doesn't match everything else I'm doing right now. But yeah, I can do a palette knife painting. I'm probably going to end up doing it on that stupid canvas that didn't stay. It wouldn't dry, no matter what I did to it. It's still wet. I still could take the paint right off of it. Oh, you weren't here for the rest of them. Should I show them to her again? Or should we just make her suffer? It's a group decision. Don't get pushy. Nice thing about this, Chrissy, is I can push end stream anytime I want to. That's so far. It's got a bunny in it. It's got a bird, it's got a bird, it's got a bird, but I got a bunny in that one. I was thinking of putting a penguin in this one. Nah. Anyway, we're going to stick with this kind of a watercolor wash type acrylic painting for the rest of them. Oswina came up with this great idea. You know, I'm sorry you missed it. You weren't here. She came up with this great idea, and I instantly just threw it on a piece of paper and drew it. No, but it was kind of spooky. It was kind of interesting. So, I got a few other ideas. Kind of I can do one of these. We can do one of these. Kind of done that one, kind of done that one. A strange bird, I got that one. Ouch. Got, oh. Got this one. I do just do rough sketches on them, that way I know kind of where I'm headed with them. I do paint. Hi there. Teresa, Teresa, I hope. How are you? Welcome. Welcome to our slightly interesting group of people. It is all about having a good time and enjoying the company of others, our friends. We don't. You've done a teepee on your channel. You have. Have you done a wigwam? Thank you. Well, then, if this is your first time watching, you must see the rest. I have to show her. Guys, I have to show her. We're doing, I'm doing 25 days. One day, one painting till the 25th. And these are where we're at so far. Ouch. This is what we've got so far. This is where we're going to be all. They're all going to be related to this one. This was the very first one I did, and then this one came into being, and I said, "All right, so let's go ahead and paint this one today." So that's day 3. With them sliding down the hill. And they all have the red bird because we voted that red bird really needs to be in all of them because it's up here. And it is also right here. So, and this is acrylic. This isn't watercolor. This is acrylic paint. Acrylic paint in a wash. Kind of really super thin. This is watercolor paper. This is not canvas. This is 140 watercolor paper. Straight water and acrylic, no extra stuff in it. Half the time I paint these with about 3 brushes. Your favorite one's the first one? Yeah, I kind of like that one too. I'm kind of partial to him. That one's not dry, so I can't cover that one. But while we were chatting, Hasmina popped out. Well, maybe you should do one by a campfire. And we hadn't talked. We haven't chatted at all. And I'd already drawn this last night. So that's kind of a freaky one. Because this is already on paper, and she just took it out of her head and sent it to me. So this is going to be one. The only thing missing on this is if you see this log, our buddy the Yeti is going to be sitting on that log. Yeti from the other painting. From from wherever he went to. Okay, the Yeti from the painting that I did that now I can't locate. Problem is it's black and white. So that's half my problem is I can't ever find the... Oh, you know what? I know where it is. It's being pressed. That's why I can't locate it. After I get done my paintings, I press them. They are underneath a 25-pound weight in between two hard surfaces. And that's where they're dry. They're completely dry. But this dude is going to be in the other ones. And I'm thinking this is the way up high of this. This is where my brain is going. This is the really dark nighttime version of this area, and say way up here is where he is, and he sees them all starting to gather. Hold them closer. That's right, I've never showed him close, have I? I forgot that I had never actually put him up close. First time ever drawing like a humanoid type figure at all. Yeah, so that one is him looking down on this one right here, which these guys are headed to catch up with this one, which are headed to meet up with this one who has the tree, who's going to meet up with the guys, the Yeti at the... And they don't know he's going to be there, but he's not going to eat them. It's how I paint things. People ask me a couple times, how do you come up with these ideas of what to paint? Well, biggest thing is get a theory in your head, a thought, kind of expand on it a little bit, come up with, a base design, and then just kind of jot down what you're thinking. You guys want me to start a whole new painting, or would you like me to finish up work on Madonna's painting? Yeah, no, they will be, because he's actually the one way up north that keeps them all safe, up that cold. See, they're like reindeer and stuff. They actually migrate. You just don't know it. Yeah, you messed with my mind, though. I just heard my name yelled. So anyway, I keep hearing Grandpa, because she wants me to come upstairs and meet these people, and I don't really want to. So what's the vote? New or work on one? If you guys are... It's up to you. You know that. We can start a whole new one, do a base for a new one, or we can, if you want, we can all crunch one out right now. Let's grab a piece of paper. Let's grab a blank piece of paper. The Madonna one? Okay. I'm just fixing my paper before I drop everything. Alright, let's see if we can get Madonna's painting fixed. Because I really got to get it done to get it sent to her. And you guys actually haven't seen... Yeah, this is what I paint on. As you can see, you can hear it. It's actually pretty stiff stuff. All right, Madonna. This is where I'm at so far. That's after the wash. Yeah, that water has changed drastically. It has gone the way. Boy, they are loud up there. Sorry about all the noise, guys. What time is it? 3:30. They're probably going to be heading out pretty quick. I'm hoping they don't yell to me. I don't know why they had to meet here. It's my house. I think it's because my daughter lives in the middle of nowhere. So I painted this on Madonna's birthday and then proceeded to play with it and mess it all up because I thought it didn't look right. And the reality was it probably looked just fine. I just have this thing about playing with paintings. But anyway. So, Teresa, do you know Madonna? How did you find me? I think I kind of have an idea, maybe, but you're leaving? Oh, going to bed. Well, yeah, I would think you're going to bed. Pretty late. She's loud now. Night, Houseweena. I will probably see you tomorrow if you're painting. And Chrissy Canvas Art. I know her, I think. She's that crazy English woman that paints, right? Just 1 second. I gotta mute you guys for half a second. Oh, yeah, you're fine. Lay down. Lay down. I know Mommy brought you downstairs. Lay down. Lay down. Sit. Good boy. Sorry about that. See, the thing is, I can. All right, I'll be there tomorrow. I should see you in the morning. My wife brought the dog down. I wasn't telling Chrissy to sit or anything. I'm sorry. It kind of came out weird, didn't it? All of a sudden, I'm talking about Chrissy, and all of a sudden, No, my wife brought the dog down the stairs because obviously the dog was being a jerk upstairs. Probably got in their face. I told him I wasn't going to come upstairs. But I had just a touch of raw umber because I need the color. And I'm also going to drive my paint into my green. So we're going to make it look really cool by putting green in it now. My burnt sienna's dry. My yellow ochre's dry. How am I doing? I'm doing great. You guys sick of me yet? Alright, let's go ahead and get this color in here. We want this tree to come down here, right? Oh, Chrissy, I have to break out a piece of tape. I'm sorry. You'll have to forgive me. But let's face it, I like my borders to be white and bright. And I don't want to mess it up. Abstract Angel on Thursday with Chrissy. I don't have any palette knives to speak of. I have these cheapy plastic things. And it seems like every time I touch one, I break one. So we're gonna paint. That's funny. Oh, I used it on the last painting. I just took it off and threw it away. My granddaughter just informed the person talking to her that her dolly house was made by her grandpa. Wheels on the bus. Wheels on the bus. Yeah, there's a song. There's a song that needs to be outlawed. So we'll go ahead and put this really ugly tree right here. I'm probably ruining the paint again. Don't worry, we'll fix that part. I think Nell just comes on here to give me a hard time. I like your mittens. I thought they were cool. I like the texture in them. I can't get texture like that for some reason. I'm just having to. I can't get clothing texture like that. As much as I would love to be able to. Dad? Yes, I'm Dad. Oh man, they just called me upstairs. I don't want to go upstairs. You think they noticed if I didn't answer them? It's alright. I told Chrissy I could just shut off my channel if it gets too much. I could just end the stream if I get too stressed out. Oh, there goes a scooter across the floor. Sounds like a jet airplane. Oh, that might be my son actually needing me, though. I just thought of that. He had a procedure done today. He might actually be in pain. Yeah, he's good. Anybody else think that tree looks kind of weird? You're thinking good and turquoise. Yeah, that's turquoise. It's good and turquoise. Thank you. I'm glad you think it's good and turquoise. I know you were saying gold, but I'm now going to proceed to give you an enormously hard time. One second, guys. Thanks. Feel the love. Really? Nick, right now? You know what my son just did? He's probably on pain meds or something. I'm sure. My wife took him. I didn't. Um, he's right now asking me what he should get his mother for Christmas. I'm not going to talk to him when he's like this because it gets really weird. So no, tell me what you love my sick chicken stages. Yeah, oh, there's a lot of sick chicken stages, isn't there? Boy, I take really large jumps at things sometimes. So I don't like this right here. I want this much thinner. I'm not gonna be able to paint if they do that. You know me now. By now, I jump in both feet. It is what it is. I can always, always, always come back and fix it. Paintings do not have to be perfect. We can always fix them. And I am really good at sick chicken stage. And you know it. We know we can't have this green right here because it makes it look. Go away, Nick. Stop, Nick. Heaven forbid if I bug him when he's playing a video game. I love mine. I really do. I love them when they're sleeping. I'm thinking we need to put something right here. High five. Oh boy. I got a bunch of granola heads upstairs. Alright. So I fixed my water line here. I fixed this. I gotta darken that up just a touch over here because we don't want water dripping onto our rocks like that. Everybody still here? Did I lose everybody? I know Nell's still here because I can see her comments sometimes. Believe it or not, when I'm painting, I sometimes catch comments with the reflection of my glasses. The computer sits right there. So you guys are actually on my webcam, not on a phone or a camera per se. So is there anything that you would else like to see on here, Madonna, before I completely mess this up? Anything you want me to change that you didn't like the first time? What's a sick chicken stage? Ooh, yeah, pretty much 90% of my paintings. I can show you sick chicken stage. Should we show her? This is sick chicken stage. This is the stage in a painting where you just go, ooh, look, what is this garbage? And then it ends up with what I produce. That's sick chicken stage. It's Chrissy's fault, and I too follow Chrissy. And Ian and Anthony. Occasionally I'll catch a Clive 5 art, but to be honest, since he went on his whole diet binging thing with his Weight Watchers and stuff, I appreciate his trying to get healthy and all that stuff, and it's great, and he's a really nice guy. And I started watching him when he had 20,000 people watching him, and now he's got 100 and something thousand people. It's almost a running ad most of the time. Unfortunately, it happens. It's part of how we survive, but I'd rather not watch a video that's, 50% of buy my product. Paintings, I totally get. Dad, relax, buddy. She's fine. She's a big girl. People upstairs taking care of her. You're fine, teddy bear. Zoe. Girl upstairs' name is Zoe. Oh boy, did I hit the granola head right on the head. Anthony, you're back. I'm still here painting. Haven't given up yet. I think you've probably been here watching on your TV. Could you do that? Just like I do. You guys don't always see me there, but almost always when you guys are on, I'm watching. Just sometimes it's on the television. Trying to get these right. I don't want them to be upwards. Okay. Does that look a little better? You probably had to run when my son was instant messaging me on Facebook while I'm trying to paint. Let's see. Wow, when did you leave? Holy cow. Um, you want to know what's really bad, guys? I'm sorry, I'm just trying to catch up and see what. I'm going to take his dog out. It's usually why I have to leave. Grayscale. Oh. God, when I call her husband 50 plus years, won't see you later. I'm sorry. I think what you're saying. Yeah, I'm sorry, man. All of that I understand. If you just said what I think you said, right now I'm really disturbed that Anthony's calling a werewolf a hunk. Come on. That's wrong paintbrush. Goofy. Alright, what time is it? 4 o'clock. Hey, look at that. My daughter's gonna be beside herself because they had dance practice. But she can't ask them to leave because they're part of the school system. Believe it or not, that little girl's going to school next year. 3 years old. Can't imagine going to school at 3.5 years old. Baffles my mind. She's gonna be way too far ahead. Alright, let's see. Any other thoughts? Got you guys here before I sign off and go face the evils upstairs. Light. Straight, stay straight. Trying to keep my mind straight right here, but that's. Oh. Yeah. Teresa, are you still here? Yeah. First time here. Here's the catch. I don't paint left-handed. I am not a left-handed painter. I am a right-handed painter. I have damaged my right arm, so all my paintings I'm doing left-handed. Right now, all those paintings I showed you earlier are all left-handed. This is all left-handed. I wear a cast on my other arm. Yeah. Yeah, as you know, I just went through that 4 times this summer. I've had enough of it to last me a long time. I'm sorry, bud. But I do understand that when we are born, we start to die. Eventually we will. We all will. There's nothing stopping it. And it's taken me a long time to come to that thought because when you lose people that you love, it's hard to deal with. But I figured out in my own warped mind that if I think about all the times that person has given me and everything they've done, how could you be sad? Well, sad maybe, but thankful. I paint because my grandmother taught me. I'm a carpenter because Mr. Fitz taught me. My grandfather taught me. Just how I have to think of things, man. No, I do not paint left-handed. It's Chrissy's fault. To be honest with you, it truly is Chrissy's fault. I told her I didn't think I could paint for a while because I hurt my arm. And she asked me if I ever thought of trying it left-handed. I think it was just in conversation. It wasn't really, hey, you should paint left-handed. It was just we were talking. Yeah, I could do a lot of things left-handed. I was born left-handed. I said, oh, why not? Let's give it a shot. Of course, I watch her and Anthony, so it's funny that the left hand is so easy to use when you're painting on camera. Especially for me, because my camera is right there, so this makes it really nice where I'm not kind of blocking you guys a whole lot. No, I am a right-handed artist. That's a new term I'm working on calling myself. Trying to get the paint off my paintbrush. No, I prefer to paint right-handed, but anyway. Does it come back a little bit, Madonna? Now does my tree look totally yuck, or should I take it out and shoot it? I kind of want to do a little something right here. Oh, right there. Ted is really mad that they're not letting him upstairs right now. He is sitting down here just frothing at the mouth. He wants to get upstairs and have a little conversation with them. We are not going to let him do that. I waited too long. Look what I did. I put a line right here, and I didn't want to. All right. Yep. Straight, stay straight. Anyway, thank you for visiting. I probably have to run. Yeah. Bye, Teresa. Thank you for showing up. Stop back anytime. Usually do lunchtime lives, which is between 11:30 and 12 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. It's best to subscribe because reality is I come on kind of hit or miss whenever I feel like it. But I'm on almost every day. And I take input. You know? If you don't like something on my painting and you say, hey, listen, that kind of looks a little off, I'll take a look at it, and probably the chances are really good that I'll fix it. But thank you all, Madonna. I hope it's getting better. I'm working on it. Let's move the tape so we don't see the tape sitting there. At least you can see the whole. Oh, there goes another piece of tape. I'm so sorry. Poor tape. Yeah, just a minute, Ted. Thank you all. There'll be more snowmen. There'll be 22 2 more of them. Well, there'll be at least 15 more. 15 more snowmen. But I also do paint some dreidels and things like that too. Even though I'm a Roman Catholic, I really know. You go to school, Catholic school, and you tend to know all the religions because they teach you about everything else. But anyway, guys, thank you. And as always, enjoy life, Well, you guys know. You never know. Take care, and I'll see you guys soon. See ya.